Guys, I was wanting to make I guess a before and after on this old truck. Before I washed it and after I washed it. So I haven't washed it yet. But I bought this thing the other day from a good friend of mine, and it was a stepdad's truck, and it's a '66 Ford. It's kind of a unique old truck. The little thing runs great. He actually tuned it up, put new points in it, and new water pump, stuff like that. And I haven't touched any of that, and I think he put a new starter on it as well. But the little truck runs damn good. I mean, the shifter, the steering column itself is froze up. It won't let you pull back, but the linkage on the transmission is actually not seized up at all. But this truck right here, as you can see right there on the hood, this thing actually had a washer, little washer motor for your windshield washers, for your wipers, and it had a little bag that set right there, and that little electric pump would pump your washer fluid in out of the hood. And for a '66 truck, you didn't see too many of that. It had the pillar light right here, but if you look on top of it, it's not an aftermarket. It's actually a Ford light. This truck was supposedly, I've heard several different stories on this thing, that at one time it was a forestry truck. I heard that it was used in the police department, but going off the green interior right there, I would believe something in the forestry department. But let's see, got a little 600, got 129 horsepower at 4,000 RPMs. But the axle code 09 means a 370 gear in this thing. So it's a little 9-inch course. But as you can tell, the seat's kind of wore out. So I'm thinking whatever the miles, yeah, 33,000 is probably about 233. But the little light, the controls actually still move the light around and everything. So it was just kind of neat that all that still works on it. He'd removed the ignition switch, but there's the bezel for it. I gotta redo that. But this truck for '66, once again, came with a dash pad cover, and never really seen a whole bunch of them that had a dash pad cover on them. And then it was a factory headliner truck with a dome light on the inside, all the trim right there. Of course it's falling down now, but the windshield's actually in really good shape. The windows are actually in nice shape on this truck. This one over here, and the body's, for '66, it's one of the most solid '66 trucks I've ever owned. I think the last tag was March 1991. So I was 10 when this thing was parked. But that window right there, my buddy David, who I got it from, said one of his family members, one of the kids, shot it out at some family get together. And but the old truck is really solid. Even though I took the ashtray out, just was looking through there to see if I could find any information about it. But even though glove box still has the liner in it, Old 22 bullets, some old paycheck stubs from the 80s. Just a really cool little truck. Looks like I get to turn this in for one whole butchered bull to be given away at the Net Valley football game Friday, October 31st, 1986. It's a lot of bull for $1. But yeah, and I don't have a, if anybody needs some hard white wheat, not only do I have one whole can, I have several cans of, I don't even know what the hell that is, but looks like I got 6 cans. They appear to be about a gallon. So, you know, 5.5 pounds. Wow. So, if anybody's in need of some hard white wheat, just let me know. But this old truck was a really cool truck, I thought. Once again, I don't see me getting rid of this truck anytime soon. Actually, I want to get it running and driving. Actually, it like I said, it runs great now. That wheel was locked up. The old drum, it's back here, was just rusted up on it. Those are some of the brakes off the front, but as you can see, that drum was just rusted on the back of it. So I finally got that thing off where it would roll, because I had to drag it up on the ramp truck. But I'm sure it needs brakes all the way around. But it is just a really solid old truck. I've been kind of wanting something in the 60s just to play around with, and not saying I'll leave this motor in there forever, but it runs really good. So that's my plan, is to get it where it's running and driving, fix that stern column, and just go on and put new brakes. These wheels, as you can tell, those would be the original ones with the center locking hubcap that locks on the center instead of the outside of the wheel, locks on the inside of the wheel. But this wheel right here on the back is not the factory wheel. Those would have had a inside locking hubcap with the indents on the inside versus the outside. So I have 3 of the original matching wheels, but as you can tell, this thing was sit and got rust so bad that wheel, I wouldn't want to run it. But I was amazed that the 2 back tires actually held air, because they were just coming apart, just delaminating. As you can tell right here, that whole sidewall was just coming apart, and so I kind of stood far back when I was putting air in it. But tomorrow, hopefully I'm gonna get out here and give it a bath, and I need a bottom radiator hose. David didn't get one for it, but I'll actually make a video of it running tomorrow and washed up. And these are the wheels I'm thinking about putting on it. I've got 4 of those. They're the big Ford pattern, and I've got the beauty rings, so I was thinking about having some new tires put on it, put on those wheels, and then put it on the old truck. once again, guys, let me know what you think about it. I don't think for right now I'm going to sell it. Possibly in the future, might. But as of right now, I kind of want to enjoy it, drive it around some. But I just think it's a cool old truck. But it's really, like I said, it's got some rust in the floorboard, but that's it. And a little bit on that rocker right there. But it's just a really tight old truck. And the original gas tank actually still works in the truck. That's actually what it's running off of, is that original tank. But that seat's a little crusty, and pretty sure if you sit down in it, you probably get tetanus. I think that spring's broke right there. So, yeah. I just think that's a cool old truck. Yeah, get the brakes on it, get some tires, get it running and driving. I think it'll be a neat old truck. I've got some small block motors. I was thinking about putting a 302 in it, but then I'm fixing to buy a Lincoln, and it's got a 460 in it, so I don't know. Like I said, might stay that little 240 for a long time, not sure. Need to make a video of that car. It's I think a 97. It's a LT1 car. But it is a 6-speed. But it is definitely for sale. It is definitely going to be for sale. And I know nothing about it other than somebody redid the interior, and the OptiSmart went out. Imagine that. But other than that, I've never heard it run, but it is a 6-speed car. It's the WS6. But, it is definitely going to be for sale, and I'm going to make a video of it after I wash it up too. But hey, I hope y'all, if y'all still watching by now, hope y'all like and subscribe, and I'll make another one on this truck tomorrow. But I just think it's a cool old truck. Hope everybody had a happy and safe holidays, and hope everybody's gonna have a good New Year's. But till the next one, y'all be safe, and I'll see you later.